Music niggas. Get the fuck away from me, not my nigga. Hey, Birdman say he never been the type of person, but you counting me out, right? Oh shit. You counting me out, right? Damn, I undownloaded my TikTok. Damn, I was not supposed to do that. No, you counting me out, right? No, nigga, you want a nigga? Hey, you want the state? Hey, I can get somebody. I can message the Justice Department, right? Give your lawyer my disability papers, nigga. Y'all on that whole shit. People want to tell somebody to let something go. Where black and racism at? I'm telling you, the Justice Department coming from under that seat and Governor Abbott abusing his power. But they don't care because they'll let a mayor and a governor and a senator that care about themselves have no consequences. You'll give a man 35 years of a government. No, the state of Texas is by the state of Texas. That means that's a death sentence, punishable by death. But this nigga gonna sit up there, Boosie gonna sit up there and lie. You wanna see my disability papers, nigga? I'm getting it since I was a kid. But you niggas want to terrorize and lie, nigga. Then you mad because the nigga don't want to talk to you, nigga? Nobody don't want to be with no lying, nigga. You working. Then when niggas start talking about I'm holding down for BT, then you want to think, Carl acts out, then you want to sit up there and want to play sides and you want to message me just. That's the difference between, nigga, I started this part. I talked to people from California, Detroit, all for lying me. All for lying me. But I got a lie for. And I talked to people off of California and Detroit. What I got a lie for? When I talked to Grove Bynes from California and Detroit and Miami and talked to people all over Las Vegas and people, man, all over, man. I didn't talk to Haiti, UK, man. Go ahead with that bullshit, nigga. They want to sit up there and lie, man. This nigga want to deal with you, man. Nobody don't want to deal with you, man. You ask for another man to trust a person. Go ahead with that, nigga. Then you want to talk about somebody work for something. You a cop. You a lying nigga, man. And nobody can't do you nothing about you. But let me tell you something. If they don't do nothing about you, I promise you the Justice Department going to get arrested. I promise you that. Tampering with stuff, letting the city and liars in the community tamper with something. And that's cause for them to get arrested. But they don't care, right? Because they'll let the Justice Department, when the mayor abused the power, him and his racist black and white community abuse their power. Oh, you dumb and you retarded. You scared of your little brother, MO3. Oh, no. And what? I already won with McDonald's. You think I didn't win? You think I didn't win with that? But this nigga gonna get mad. And lucky, I went in there and messaged the Justice Department because I know I was gonna win, and I'm gonna win this one, man. But you want to lie, my nigga. You want to lie, and the 911 police call want to laugh, right? Fights was breaking out. Everybody want me to you let it go. Why that dumb racist DA? No, man, you go ahead with that. And that mayor and his politics. And y'all black people and y'all white people, you let it go. Racism. They didn't want to intimidate you. You let it go. You black hatred, white hatred, you let it go. But Governor Abbott, I see what Governor Abbott stands. They care about y'all more. Our voice don't matter. But they'll believe the mayor lied because he got I told the civil rights. You don't care because he got a high education? This dumb man that say racist thing to get an election? Him and his daughter employed, that's how you feel? Our voice don't matter, that's how you feel? And people don't want you to keep talking about it because they don't want, when you get your justice, they don't want you to keep talking about it because they don't want you to have justice. When you take the steps to get to it and nothing's not getting done, and people instead of putting lies out there, they're going to tell you to let some go because they don't want to get you justice for what the community done to you. I heard in the Six Flags in Arlington in 2000 because they don't want you to have justice. And these dumb motherfuckers, they ain't gonna keep playing dumb. You keep playing the mayor and them game. You keep doing that, Justice Department, and I bet you I'll find a way for you to come up underneath that seat. Believing these lies, and the mayor abuses his power, man. With his racism effect. Him and the legislature, let me tell you, 1 out of 2, they don't care if the call center, they know the call center made fun of me, but they don't care. But they community, I say, God say, you care what the people think, but you don't give a care what God thinks. God say the call is right there. My child knows it. Know the call. But you care about your politics and your society. They don't want change in the businesses. But they matter the more, huh? They vote matter more than God. Maybe because God not talking to you, right? One thing about me, I never give up on love. My heart always able to open up and is never able to die. One thing, I would never let pain get in the way of any of it. I'm willing to carry love with vision and come on common ground to gain trust and understanding. And that's something I'm never willing to give up on. I don't believe in this staying hurt. I believe in gaining trust when you find new love and understanding the sight. When you go in a relationship, you must have sight, and you must have sight to find it. I don't believe past is ever cannot be healed. But when you two learn and come back, that's the most indefinite thing in life. Let me tell you one thing in love and relationship, you gain trust by sight. You gain trust about two of your spirits being open. Trust cannot love and never die. You gain trust by sight, two spiritual side open. One thing in a relationship, you may say your woman supposed to, you listen to your woman and your woman supposed to listen to you, come to understand. Me, I'm the type of man, if I still can, I'm gonna sit on common ground. I'm gonna sit and observe it for a second. We not getting in this direction, so let us sit up there and observe it. Because I understand what she's saying, but she's not trying to understand me. Let me take a seat back and just trying to see if I can understand it more. So I'll be back, guys. I'm just talking right now, guys. I'm sorry. People don't know what love is. You know what love is? I know what love is when a heart is dripping. When your heart aches and you ask God. I was in a 4-year relationship. You ask God to keep you going. You can't hardly get out of your bed. But you have to talk to God each morning to keep it moving. And it's dripping. And you're trying to say, God, just talk to me, help me get through it. And you're humming you're humming in your mind. You're speaking through your mind. You're not speaking out loud, but you're speaking while your mouth closed. One thing I'm not gonna lie on the prosecutors, how other things done. The shit I was telling you, you was gonna lose a lot. From Social Security, they know they fucked up. When Social Security did me wrong. You losing with Yellow Breeze and them dumbass. Now you losing the Social Security. You scared to take a double loss. But nobody should not be terrorized and call out their name in a society. I told the civil rights, what makes you different from hip hop? No, what makes you, I told society, what makes you different from KKK? Let me change my word. What makes you different from KKK? What makes you different from them? I want to tell BT and hip hop, what makes you different from the KKK? You acting just like them. Dallas and them acting just like, what makes you different from them? And I told the Justice Department, I told the civil rights against the, what makes you different from them, hip hop? But the guy that did a song with 22 Savage said he ain't racist. That was not what Dallas is about. They showed the different side of their behavior. That was not what was said in the streets. In 2019, when names were being caught, it wasn't said to McDonald's. The people that buy y'all music and listen to you, right? The black woman in Brittany that listen to your music that work for McDonald's, right? That hear y'all talking about retarded this and retarded that on the song, right? I have asked for Governor Abbott arrest. And I have asked for everybody arrest. But it depends on if they're gonna let them get away with it. Even when God say, well, you got God say, you have no limit. They don't deserve to get out of jail ever. Even the state attorneys, even the mayor. But you will play these games. God said, even when my child, even if he's not here, he watched from the heavens. You will play those games. You care about hearing the voice of the people, but you don't care about hearing the voice of God. Just because you don't hear the voice of God, but you should hear the spirit of God. That's what you should hear. You know, this is my dream. I had a dream about Boosie Dad, and this is not a dream. He confronted me. This is not a dream for you. This is something he gave me a word of advice. And I'm walking in y'all one day. I'm walking down the street. He's having his mansion, and he had braids in his head. He had braids, and he dark skinned like him a little bit. And he come out. He said, "Hubert." And I before I can open my mouth, he get up out his yard and tell me, "I'm Boosie Dad. I know who you are, and I'm gonna give you some advice. I can tell you that advice, but that's a secret. And I'm not lying to you right now. I put my hand on that Bible. I do it again." He confronted me. Before even I opened my mouth and I had my eyes on my body, my mouth, but I could see out of myself. I can see out of but I saw him. I can see my hand and me trying to talk. But before I can try to talk, he confronted it to me. Then that little fuckers and them don't want to take responsibility after the 911 them laugh. You want to take you want to take responsibility for it, bitch. When y'all had a party and listen to your vindictive ass mayor. Oh man, there's a lot of racist shit going on. And nobody don't want to deal with that. Didn't have the balls to say something. Man, because Nancy Pelosi asked me to come to their state, and other state senators asked me to come to their state. You mad, right? That's the problem, right? You're a hypocrite. Fucking hypocrite. When other mayors and other state officials and other people ask me to come to their state, they welcome me into their state. Hypocrites, man. Fucking hypocrites. The Justice Department not telling you everything when other people in other states, other people in other city states ask me to come from their state. A hypocrite, other mayors, other people, schools and other things. That's not going other schools around the world that's not taking people for a joke. God told me one thing about my ex. He said, the spirit changes. And he gave me a dream and said, love is always going to be there, but the spirit changes. And you got to wait till she finds the spirit again of you. And that's the understanding. And maybe she, maybe not. So much lies and Demir not telling her the truth. And the rest of them not telling them the truth. Maybe it'll never happen, but at the end of the day, you just move forward. We said one day we would cross paths, and so we always communicated in music. But God said maybe things are not meant to happen as well, but you have to move on from it. After me, like I can handle Sabina's cussing me out, you know, because we forgave each other, but she defended Marissa. We apologized to each other. And this was before me and Marissa got in. You know, this is between we forgave each other. You can't speak up for him. You can't speak up for him. And then Marissa going to let me tell you, after I did all of the malls and stuff, I'm by Marissa's house, and we went to events and things like fairs and they was going there. And I told them I wanted to hang with y'all because I needed to be a watch out because of the enemy. I know what I saw in the mall. I know I saw the behavior out there in the community. So it's like I needed to be Cheyenne them sight and Raphael's sight. I wasn't trying to put Mirza down. Mirza got to understand, like, I needed to be y'all sight while y'all going to the events and passing out CDs. Mirza made money, but I wanted him to be a sight. He don't know what I have saw. He don't know the behavior in the mall. And thank God I let Ricky and Samantha know. They got people that's out here that's gonna try to manipulate you in Dallas. That's gonna lie. I told Samantha too, man. Samantha, I said, Samantha, watch out for manipulation and lies. One day I'm in the car with her this year, and I told Samantha, we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. But don't remember the good times that we had. And that's a very crucial to our friendship and what everything. Same thing with Rick, I told him. That was gonna count the most and what's gonna keep us to see something that's better. And he got robbed out of it. This is between me and Sabina. You don't speak. Sabina don't need to speak for Marissa. And she tried to do that. No, we handle our thing. Me and your mama have a good understanding. If we don't come back, that's the understanding of it. So yeah, that's nothing to do. But you don't speak for Marissa misconduct. It was me and you before me and Marissa was in it. This is for your conduct. Without you, it won't be history with me and Marissa. And she gotta understand the role that she plays in it. She got to realize the role. Without when the made music is that you play a big role in it. You the reason why we made history. Going to Perry, having Perry on our ringtone. You the reason why that. But when me and your mama have an understanding, we talked about this, and it don't speak for miracles. They said it wasn't time yet. If we don't get back together, and that's just the way it is. But my son, I had an argument with them. My son is always taken care of. That's not, he didn't need my time. And we had that argument. We always gonna be. I got us. Don't. That's not even if we get back. I got us. But don't speak for Marissa. That don't. That's not how that rolls. We had our problems in our situation. This started way before him. But if we go into events and Mirza don't understand Shine, you gotta have sight when you go in there. You just can't be passing out CDs and not watching. No, you gotta have many people like no. So it's between me and Sabina. Me and Sabina is good. I'm really good with her. I'm really, really good with her. I'm really good. Mirza was on the phone. She said, "Yeah, I apologize. We really good, but don't speak for anybody else misconduct and Demir misconduct and everybody. That's no. We apologize to each other, and that would count the most. But don't speak when somebody not willing to apologize. Don't speak for them and call me. And it remind me of your. It remind me of that. What up, my nigga? If it don't happen, it don't happen. We move on. You know, her mama got mad at me like, oh, that's not true. No, we can't. You would have let us be together when me and Sabina wanted kids and wanted to be, but none of this wouldn't have happened. But don't act like I don't still have that thing to take care of what we need to take care of. Yeah, I can't judge her, man. Look, man. I tell like I want her to know that, like, man, like, you know my little behavior. So I'm not gonna sit up there and judge anybody, man. But when you get robbed by the dudes you with, and I told him that. He got robbed in CLB, a black girl in Dallas, Texas, a model lying to you know what you been hearing to know. That girl, that black model in Dallas, she playing another nigga's side to manipulate you, man. I had to let Ricky know, and Ricky said he been hearing things. Rick said that's not true about Hubert. He was at the Grove and everything and all that. Nobody like Oak Cliff, he over there and over there. And I'm sitting up there with Rick in the hotel. They don't sound like Hubert. So Rick know, but these niggas sitting up there lying. Me and Rick got into many arguments. But Rick would never like, when I heard what Rick said, Rick know I ain't like that, man. But the community want to have a goal, man. I ain't never had an experience. I went to school right down the street from the McDonald's. I ain't never had that type of experience like I had at that McDonald's. And I leave school early and I hang out with classmates. And I didn't chill at the McDonald's from Newman Smith, Carrollton, Texas. And why this McDonald's is some type of way. And the black racism and the behavior. And one thing you don't do, and I told the other lawyer, one thing you don't do, this is why bad customer service is happening. You don't talk while you're interviewing a customer. You're interviewing a future employee, and you see this customer eating. You don't talk bad about a customer while that customer eating and you interviewing somebody. Like that's so bad example. And you want to know why bad customer service happened? I was just watching the news. What you telling that customer? To make that customer get out of line, why that customer? Is you treating that customer right? I worked in customer service. I understand things when you got, all right, I just helped in 2018 and 19, I'm helping a lady out with ranch wings. I'm helping a person out with ranch wings. And I made a mistake and passed up that customer after and went and did something. I left that alone. And she went off on me. Oh, why you passed me up? I couldn't get mad at her, but listen to her because I was wrong. Your thing is to be calm. You got to be able to see your customer's spirit before they hit the thing. I know I'm having a bad day, but I can't make sure my customers, I gotta be a certain type of way with my customers. Then like I told the civil rights, I told the civil rights and the justice department. The guy stopped me the other day. He gave me a ticket the other week. He talking about you can't be doing this, but what your community doing? And then I'm no danger to the public. He could have left. I told you I had the right to be on that sidewalk, and you intimidated the situation. You instigated. I have no weapons. I'm on my tablet. I'm on my phone. If you look where I lay my tablet, and I'm not doing that. And you instigated and you intimidated while I crossed the street. That's forcing. You looking down on me at the camera, and you looking down on me, and you intimidating me. But if I'm no danger to the public and I'm walking back and forth on my social media platform and I'm no danger to the public, and I told the civil rights did, against the state of Texas. Your forces, and then you still intimidated while you by the corner. And you forcing somebody that's abuse of intimidation power. So you don't intimidate nobody and force nobody across the street. And then you still are looking with intimidation. That was going on. Just standing right there by the police car, just sitting there. That's instigating. That's instigated by the police officer. And that's intimidation, instigated. I'm no danger to the public. If I wasn't a danger to the public and I'm on my social media, bam. Now, me and Sabina is me and Sabina. Me and Sabina, we had our differences. I can't tell her nothing because I did. She know I did some stupid shit. I can't give nothing like get mad. No, like you when you dealing with you dealing with people. You can't get mad. You gotta be like, hold up, we both fucked up. I didn't even get mad when she broke up because I know what was going on. And I like, man, look, I gotta just, sometimes a guy like you dealing with certain things, you just, that just the way things is. But one thing Mary's gonna tell me, I didn't fight for the connection. I did. And why I ain't saying that? All right. As Sabina telling at the mirror, as Sabina's advising me, and he tell me to leave, I had that and go. I don't like the way you and Sabina act towards each other. I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. I don't have with music always. I don't like. All right, you see, most people dying from people. Most people dying for how they treat their cousin boyfriend, domestic violence. You don't want somebody to get treated right. I don't like the way y'all act towards each other, and that was the problem, man. You don't want nobody to be getting treated bad in that connection. I just couldn't take the arguments no more, man. I couldn't deal with Sabina's mom anymore. And just you started just telling her, not I'm tired, man. Like now you got me wondering about the situation. And like when she accused me, I mean, you gotta understand. Look, I'm trying to gain your mama trust, and you up there, like this. I say, look, I'm not allowed to deal with that right now with you on that porch. That's embarrassing, man. It's just damn embarrassing. And like people don't realize when you're a teenager and you working, we going to the mall, I'm going to buy her necklace, and you working and you doing all of those things. You're a woman that got a PUSSY. You letting other people put somebody in your face. You let somebody put something in your face, another dude in your face, and you're being. That's why I tell you, teenagers on here, don't let people distract the spiritual connection. Y'all gotta say if you working and your boyfriend working, y'all must work it out because don't let another man or another woman get between it. I'm going to the movie. I'm taking Demira to the movie. We're going by ourselves. Where you at? I'm treating Jessica and them to the movie to the CC's. And where you at when I'm getting paid? I'm getting money in my pocket. That's a problem. A woman needs to understand, even a teenager. That's why I tell y'all teenagers, don't make the same thing. Y'all both, like when I'm talking to other teenagers on here, y'all buying need to be understanding. Y'all both need to see the bigger picture. Other women will put people in your face and she thinks no, baby, baby, somebody trying to get what they want and you still don't understand it. I had to deal with that at Norman Smith and dealing with Sabina with that. Need to trying to get between your legs, then you go. When they get what you want, they go on with you. But the person that's standing on this stuff that's keeping it going, look, I ain't never lost. I ain't never been down in the swamp. You think this was because stuff happened in 2019? You think that I sat up there when they terrorized me and called me out of my name. And I sat at that cemetery. I was going to church in Irving. I sat up there at that cemetery. You know what I said? You know what I said? You know what I said? I said something. I said they're not going to get away with what they did. And the call center only, my local office only got mad. Let me tell you, when I talked to somebody in Washington, let me tell you something. I kept calling. When the guy turned and laughing, hanging up in my face, and the lady, I kept calling. I talked to somebody in Washington, right? And my local office got scared when the lady told me to reach out to the U.S. Congressman Nancy Pelosi and my U.S. Congressman and reach out to people. I did. And Washington, I talked to people, what this is about. What this is about. All right, we're going to talk about what this is about. Are we going to talk about this, Washington? Let's talk about this about neglect, abuse, intimidation, laughing, tonguing, not want to listen, lying about the ticket, and give me my justice, man. But don't offer nobody because you scared to lose. And no. Don't do that, man, because if it was anybody else, no, I don't get my thing because you got a political opinion. Then Nancy Pelosi told me you got the cards. If Trump said, come on, if Trump not being on, but let's get the cards then. Let's stop with you, but you don't care unless your community, you taking your community side. I want people to stay out of my business between me and Sabina's mom. And that don't got nothing to do with marriage. Me and Sabina's dad and mom, that's between me. People in Dallas County, you care about that whole name. Let me tell you, before that was a me and Mirza, there was a me and Sabina. So I want you to stay. I know the arguments. Before Mirza said what he said, I know the arguments that we had. One thing me and Sabina know it wasn't going to come easy. She know this and I know it. She know it wasn't going to come easy. But the thing is, we hung in there as long as we can, and that what matters the most. Sabina was meant to play a part of it. Everybody was meant to play a journey in my life, and I realized that the goal. Now I want all of me, all what you gave him on 3 Yellow Breeze, and I want my money for my Social Security. I'm not taking no for my answer. They want to laugh. At Capitol Hill, we gonna meet. You better buckle up. I told Senator Tate to send me an invite. Come on. Send me an invite. Let's talk about this, Senator Tate. You and Governor Abbott, let's talk about this. But your community matters the most. See, they fight for themselves, Boosie. Boosie care about himself and his people. But when it comes to disability getting treated bad, and me, I'm fighting for a bigger, greater cause. Your community attacking that Trump for the Trump wanted to Social Security. No, because you wanted to be a part of that. Your community matters most, but disability rules come with social security, jobs, participating and doing right. Let me tell you what's something. When you open it up, one thing I didn't like about the commercial, and the girl said, "Don't treat me like I'm a human." When I said, "Open the door," no. The thing is, don't belittle people and treat people like they ain't got less of a value and their mindset ain't already. There's plenty of things that they didn't interest in those commercials. And the disability commercials. I just want to attack my mission, and that's the call center. They stop me from going. You don't know what you fight for. Like Nelly said, y'all only in it for the cause. How am I gonna get everybody to tell you gonna get killed for what you? No, not with that lying ass nigga. Yellow Breeze, and I'm warning them. All of them gonna come from out that seat and be put to death by the state of Texas. All of them. Big Tuck, all of the rest of them. They're not playing them. I'm warning them. And God said, I'm asking Joe Biden, no, the state of Texas law by death. No, don't let money, Soldier Boy and all the rest of them. Don't let money or anything. I made myself very clear. Joe Biden, don't give them a free pass. God is telling you right now, Houston, everybody that's involved on Cliff, everybody, do God say don't give them by Texas law, that's death. That's the death penalty. And that should be with any state that need to be tied down. They already know Trump was down here. So what you understand in those domains? And Timna said they're using him. Boy, I talked to people when I was in Atlanta Circle, Atlanta Cox Records and stuff. I connected with people. Nobody in tenant communities. I don't got time for all of that. I don't got time for all of that, man. We got a lot of problems with Social Security. Atlanta, New York, everybody there telling me they got a problem with Social Security. And I'm not the only one that's I didn't talk to a lot of people. And everybody said New York like that. Everybody like that. Chicago like that. Social Security with misconduct. Everybody got that problem. But it's going to take everybody to trust in God and fight for something, to speak up about this situation. About the cost and the local office behavior. And I worked at Walmart, and I told Joe Biden, and I told the Justice Department, I worked at Walmart, and everybody, corporate office coming, everybody getting scared. I said, no, I'm being myself. If I'm being myself, what I have to worry about? If I'm working, what I have to worry about? I'm gonna act normal. I'm gonna walk home. Hey, how you doing today? They had a chance to come and talk to me. Then, how you doing today? I was starting to go and talk to them at 299. Hey, how you doing? Hi. I probably, the way you was looking at me, you probably already know who I was, corporate office. What's your name? I thought about going up there and talking to them, and they would just staring at me. And they looked me straight in my eyes. I thought that's what I was thinking on my mind. Hey, how you doing? I know you know who I am. And just to make that conversation. So I was thinking right there, they're just gonna stand out there and smile. I should go up there, but I was like, they're not doing no moves. I had it on my mind at the time when the corporate office came at 2-9. It had it on my mind at the time, like literally when I was working on that. So I'm asking people to stay out of me and Sabina's business. That's between me and Sabina and her dad. That's nothing between me and you. And that the stay out of that business. Mirza don't got really nothing to do with this because this was before. And she got no right calling for Mirza. So I had to tell her after y'all stole my identity, my birth certificate, and my credit card. I had to tell her Social Security that y'all stole it while y'all terrorized me. I don't throw stones at Sabina should know that I'm not that type of person. And I got on to her one time about something. One time, but I didn't want my, I felt like I didn't want nobody else. That's my girl, and I didn't want nobody else with that. There's one time when we was kids, so I got on to her about something, but I didn't want nobody like that. This who I am, man, at that point of time. But I never call her out of name. I don't care. I never call her out of name. You know, that's something that I never I can call anybody, but I never call her out of name. You know, it doesn't matter or anything. Because you know why I would never care? Because I know what we've been through, and I know the things I know what we've been through. It was my choice to participate and stay around, and I know what we've been through. So I have respect. I didn't do my little sneaky behavior, guys. That's why I tell her I didn't do my little sneaky. She knows this. I didn't do my. I would do shit to piss her off. She knows this, guys. She knows that I didn't have my little sneaky behavior. So I didn't play my game, and she didn't deal with she did. So I'm not really getting into that with people. I'm not. Like that's why it was easy just for us. I'm not really mad at her at the end of the day. I'm really not. But the more people make me bring it up, and I have to talk about this, but today I have to shit with MO3 and the line and shit, and I feel like I gotta express myself every time, and I haven't got my justice, and I gotta move on constantly, trying to move forward, and I gotta just bring it up constantly. Now I took the stupidity. What happened in 2019? I hate that I gotta keep bringing up stuff.